We're in the paddock with Pastor Dave Storvik, chaplain at Indy Car Ministry. Tell us a little bit about Indy Car Ministry and everything you guys do for the community here.
We're a 501c3 organization, a ministry that represents Jesus Christ in the IndyCar paddock. And we cover all four of the IndyCar series, USF 2000, Pro Mazda, Indy Lights, and IndyCar. So what we do is we provide spiritual and emotional support for this paddock community by doing a number of different things. We have chapel services on race weekends. We offer prayer to every driver in every series before every race. We pray before driver meetings, and then unfortunately if there's an accident, we're at the care center when they bring the driver in to minister to the driver or the family.
So your journey is rather interesting too, because this hasn't always been the road that you've been on. You're actually very familiar with racing on a different side of things too.
Yeah, I got started in racing back in 1999 as a part-time IndyCar mechanic. And so I learned about the ministry right away, and I just was really intrigued by it, and I really thought it was a cool ministry to take Jesus into this community. So yeah, but I did spend about 12 seasons as working on the Indy 500 pit crew doing various things.
So with the things that you've done in racing, do you think that gives you a different perspective as to what these drivers need and what they're going through from an emotional standpoint too?
Well, yeah, absolutely. I've been in the trenches with the guys. You know, I know what the team owners and the crew guys are going through. I understand the pressures that they're going through. And then I see it in the drivers too, and working on the teams as well. So that gives me a unique background to be able to minister to these guys on race weekends.
Now on race weekends, where can people find Indy Car Ministry?
We're in a number of different spots. We have chapel services at different locations. We also typically bring in a Catholic priest, and we do a Catholic Mass for our Catholic community. But we are in the paddock area primarily, and we'll be with the teams, we'll be at the hospitalities, and then we'll also be on the grid and in the pits during the race to kind of monitor that activity as well.
So how do people get involved with Indy Car Ministry?
Well, there's a number of different ways. We use some volunteers for some of our events off track, but we also we depend on support from individual and corporations, financial support, to fund the ministry and get us here on race weekends.
Now when it comes to the drivers and the teams that are here, what sort of support do you provide to them?
We do something on non-race weekends back in Indianapolis. We're based out of Indy, and we do what's called winter circles, and they're like Bible studies where we go to the race shops and we have a Bible study and a time of prayer with the crew guys and drivers if they want to come, but we actually go to their location and make that happen.
So you may have seen the face, but now you know the name Indy Car Ministry, a very important part of everything that happens here with the Road to Indy. Thank you, Dave.